building process, the first stage is to do some drawings, some construction drawings, and also to build a model, a scale model, which we can all work from so that everyone knows exactly what it's going to look like and the size in relation to all the figures that we've got to put in there. From the model, we then start building the pieces. So I'm starting by building all the walls first. We have on site up at the World of Beatrix Potter taken silicone moulds of the walls in the garden that we're trying to replicate. So I'm now building the structure, the timber structure, which we will then clad with the castings out of those moulds to hopefully make it all look exactly the same as the garden up in the Lake District.
The first thing we have to do is take a silicone mould up in the Lake District of the brick and the slate walls. Then we bring the silicone moulds back to the workshop and cast them in a very hard plaster, which has got an acrylic polymer in it, and a jute scrim which binds it all together. And then that's the process really, and then we pull them out of the silicone mould and they get fixed to some scenery and then they get painted.
Once that's done, it comes back to the workshop and we then start applying it to the timber structure that we've built, all out of fire retardant plywood, and that will take another 10 days to get all that applied and filled and finished off. So that whole process there is probably a 3-week process, although it's spread over different people in different venues. The characters, it'll be a character, and that's Peter. We have the obvious, Peter eating his radishes with the robin, which everybody knows, hopefully. There's another scene where Peter's running away from Mr. McGregor and has lost his blue jacket and is hiding in a doorway with the mouse on the doorstep with him with a pea in his mouth. That has been sculpted and then cast out in hard resin. So that's the bare form it's in at the moment. It then has to be neatened up and painted. So when we get to Chelsea, we have a van load of pieces. We have hopefully 3 full days on site to get this all together and touched up and painting touched up, and then we hand over to Richard, who will organise all the planting and the finishing off of the stand.